Welcome to Your World Within Daily. I'm Eddie Pinero. In this episode, we're going to talk about compounding effort and how some of our greatest, most important work occurs before any change is seen at all. So good morning. Going to kind of continue on from yesterday's topic of patience and the ability to endure the long haul. And today I found there's a few, but I really like this sort of a metaphor. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he painted this picture, and I thought it was a really cool way to articulate the importance of being patient and effort and how it compounds and how we don't always see our results right away, right? That's one of the biggest challenges we face in any pursuit, which is why I like to bring it up so much. Because if we can find different stories or different ways to view or articulate or look at, that specific obstacle, it helps us break it down and overcome it, right? So the idea here, and actually I'll just, let me see if I can open this up. So the idea is a lily pad doubles every day to cover an entire pond in 30 days. So the question is, at what point did it only cover half the pond? And most people hear that and they think, well, day 15, right? But it's not. If it doubles every day to cover the entire pond on day 30, that means on day 29, it was only half covered. And on day 28, it was only a quarter covered, right? Because that growth is not linear, it's exponential. And that also means there are 25, 26 days where the effort and the visible change is so minimal that you can't even see it. That you would be in the right mind as you're pushing forward to wonder, is this worth it? Where is the change? Where is the progress I want to see? Because I'm looking around and I don't see it, right? But again, it emphasizes the significance of hanging on and continuing to just create that potential energy so that when the time is right, you do lift off, right? You do take flight. James Clear has a similar metaphor in his book Atomic Habits, where he's talking about an ice cube. And if you're sitting, you have an ice cube in a cold room, and all of a sudden you crank the temperature to, let's say, 35. Okay, well, we know at 32, ice is going to melt, right? So you crank it, and now the temperature is 18 degrees. Now it's 19. Now it's 20. Now it's 21. Well, you're looking at the ice cube. It's still frozen, right? Hasn't hit 32 yet. But you think there's not energy taking place, there's not work being done, as that temperature rises. Of course there is, right? We don't see it until you hit the 32 degree mark, but change is happening, an important change. And again, that's the thing we have to keep in mind, and that's what I want to leave you with today. Some of your most important work, the most important effort and time and energy you put into the things that matter, that mean a lot to you, you will not see that change until, you hit 32 degrees, or the lily pad metaphor, until day 28, 29, 30, right? But you have to believe that you're getting there, and it's all for a good reason, and it'll happen. Self-belief makes the world go round. So if you enjoy this podcast, and I hope you did, please subscribe, rate, review. It means a lot to me. Helps me get it out to the world. So thank you for that. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.